there we go. First live stream. It's not a live stream, but it doesn't matter. So the Omicron is here. There we go. Not exciting at all, and not surprising at all, because obviously it would be here. There's no way the new ones are not coming, and I'm very curious what would they call the new ones. Whether it's gonna be something more crazy like Omicron, Nomicron, fucking Jimmy Neutron, and all this crap. But yeah, half or not half, some states are already on lockdown because of that. Countries are on lockdown, and obviously it's gonna keep going like that. Nothing's gonna happen, and it bothers me. That's really what's bothering me, because there is no way that everyone is gonna get vaccinated exactly within like 2 weeks or like a 1 month period, and then like we're done, everything's good. Um, Even that thing is questionable whether that's gonna help or not. Virus still can evolve, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but yeah, that's it's not going anywhere. That's how it feels, and there's probably nothing that we can do, realistically speaking. And what's really concerning is that, well, the leaders of these countries, of all of the countries, they're all kind of looking at only one solution. So that's very concerning, because it's not going anywhere. So we're gonna just live the same life like we live right now. Lockdown, yes. Lockdown, no. Lockdown, less. Lockdown, no. And like that. Cool. Meanwhile, by the way, at the same time, in the city, there's clubs, everything's open. Bars, not clubs, okay. Bars are open, anyone can go, people are partying, having fun. And of course they would, because why wouldn't they? People want to go party, people want to have fun, they want to relax. Some of them are vaccinated, probably. Some of them are probably not. But the bars, they want to make money, they have to survive. So they have desire and interest and a strong incentive to just open up and let people in. And people want to go party, so why would it stop? Why would it go away? Yeah, craziness and madness. But yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm just chilling, hanging out, having fun, working on a lot of projects. Feels really good. Made some amazing progress, which makes me really happy and focused. And I think the upcoming week is gonna be really good. Although it's a weekend now, and I'm already kind of thinking about work, which is a shady thing to do, to be very honest. Because yeah, well, you gotta relax at least sometime. And I don't like this type of culture that really has been trending, specifically before COVID. Now it kind of died down, but basically you gotta hustle, grind, like fuck the sleep, fuck the food, fuck the bed, just sleep on the floor. Like, I don't think that's healthy, although it's like super trendy and a lot of people love that. I even fell into that frame, and it kind of makes sense, but only if you're like extremely working hard and focused on something for like a short term. Like, let's say half a year, you can go like that, but more than that, it doesn't seem healthy. It's just gonna slowly destroy you, decay your mental state, and then you will be less productive and like all of that. So I'm trying to avoid that. So just chilling, watching some movies. Watched some French comedy right now about the COVID, which is kind of a hilarious movie. I didn't know forgot the name, whatever, doesn't matter, but actually super hilarious the way they put everyone into this perspective. And I loved how it's very like clearly portrayed that everyone is kind of right in the situation, and people have different perspectives and totally different view on things, and everyone is right. It's just the situation is nuanced and very complex, but people still want to have like a one simple solution that will like maybe solve everything, but it won't. But whatever. But that's how we are as humans, right? Nobody really cares about that. People are just pushing their own thing. So that's gonna be fun. Probably more lockdowns coming in, probably more of this bullshit coming in. So it's a good time to just work on something digitally or online, especially because the VR and the metaverse, all of that is coming 100%. There's just no way that it's like a perfect two pieces of a puzzle that just match in perfectly. Uh, just imagine 2-3 years from now, basically it would be 2023, the end of it, or 2024 or something like that, somewhere there. The virus keeps evolving, new versions coming out, new vaccines coming out, new restrictions, new COVID passes, basically the same thing, just like slowly like amplifying, like everything repeats more often. There's harsher restrictions, more vaccines, more lockdowns, all of that. And because people are like half locked in their homes, well, like even if you want to go out, there's nowhere kind of to go out unless you're just going outside. And yeah, on that note, the virtual reality makes so much sense, specifically for all the, let's say, younger generations. If you're like playing a lot of video games and that's like another video game that's just a lot bigger, and you probably can even like earn some money and things like that. I already saw people are literally already working in some of these like VR projects or metaverse, some kind of versions of it. They're not working on it, they're working inside of the virtual reality. The one version that I saw is that basically it's like an online casino, but to enter it you have to kind of like virtually, physically walk into it. And once you do that, the staff is there, basically the person working from their home having VR glasses. They virtually approach this person and they give them a tour around the casino, explaining how to play and what to do. And these people are already getting paid by playing the VR reality and kind of like, talking with people there and things like that. So it's crazy. It's already here. Reality is that the whole world is not even designed yet. It's not even there. Like, it's just like, tests and some pre-versions of that, but some people have found jobs. So that's where things kind of headed. And yeah, as I said, I'm just imagining people getting tired in a few years of these like lockdowns, restrictions, being sad, negative, depressed, everything's so shitty, and then bam, the metaverse is here. It will be all over the news. Everyone's gonna go there. You'll see videos, news, songs, probably everything is gonna be about it, because that's how we kind of work. This is what I started realizing with YouTube, is that basically you want to talk about the things that kind of become trendy, become new. This is what even like big music stars are doing. In their songs, they're trying to mention something trendy or like something relatable to everyone. And I don't mean it on some kind of, I guess, deep emotional level where people, I guess the most common one, people used to sing about love and relationships and breakups. And those old songs, they would be like really big hits, because that's kind of the world that is like inside of everyone, and everybody could relate to it very, very easily. It's like a very romantic kind of like deep connecting kind of thing. That's not what I mean. That's like what's happening right now is, people sing about like TikTok and some trendy joke on a TV show, or like, what's cool, like sneakers. People sing about sneakers and things like that. So yeah, whenever something new is coming out, it's probably going to be a thing. There's going to be some kind of joke or some kind of movement or thing like that. So this is like, again, it just feels like it's a perfect puzzle if people are sitting at homes, and let's say like the new mutation in 3-4 years from now, or who knows, like maybe like very soon actually. Although I believe very soon is kind of like too early, but let's say the new mutation of the virus, which is going to be some Omicron, Omicron 5.8, it comes out and it's like super spreading fast, super dangerous, lives outside in the like minus degrees, in the plus degrees, and like so very dangerous. And then the new lockdown is going to be like, you have to be at home, like, you can never leave, we'll deliver you all the food and all that. Probably not, by the way, of course, like unrealistic, but at that point it's like straight up prison. But yeah, lockdown, you got to be at home, no vaccines help, like we have to figure something out. And then this thing comes out, the metaverse is just the perfect timing to kind of give people an alternative solution, because it's so much easy to go into that, because you can kind of enjoy life. Yeah, you can kind of enjoy life there, and you just need to buy VR glasses, and probably you already have the computer, or I don't know how it's gonna work. Maybe you can even do it through the phone. And I feel like a lot of people will like jump on it, because it's just the perfect time, perfect moment. You're locked in, locked down, you can't do anything, can't go anywhere, you're tired of your like four walls, and yeah, it makes so much sense. So yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. Got a bit very sad about that stuff. I hope it's not gonna happen. I hope I'm just being paranoid. But you never know. Because yeah, it's very clear that the virus is just can't really do much about it, because it's gonna keep evolving, and then I don't know. Again, I'm not a scientist, so whatever. But yeah, so that's that. And then actually TikTok. I want to talk about TikTok. I see so much like funny things there. I see people doing like absolute stupid stuff, and I feel like people slowly just like losing common sense, or like their senses at all. Not senses, but like nothing is like logical anymore. I saw. Now I'm gonna try to show this clip, but I saw one guy uh, playing a mobile game on his mobile device, and he had attached a mouse and keyboard to the mobile device. Like, doesn't that like isn't that like extremely weird? Like, what are you doing? Like, if you want to play with keyboard and mouse, just go play on your computer. But he's playing on his phone, attaching all these things. Like, isn't it supposed to be like a mobile game where you just play through your mobile? Like, it seems so weird. I don't know, I don't get it why people do those things. Whatever, it's just, it seems so strange. But yeah, I guess that's a normal thing. So yeah. And also actually planning to read some books, because got some time here and there in between the work, and also it's getting real cold. Don't like it, really don't like it. But it's okay. Also the Christmas, actually the amazing time about this time of the year, like it's really beautiful. Well, if your city like takes care of the decorations and all that, that feels amazing. Everything else is kind of like, I don't know, weird. Society feels really weird in terms of all of these regulations and restrictions and things like that. And yeah, but yeah, it's fine. And then also, this is probably super boring, but this is for me. But I realized basically, and I just wanted to say it on video, because yeah, what makes sense the most is to go after some specific topics and just focus on them and just kind of do that thing. And I feel like I'm not ready, because honestly, like at this point, I believe the whole content of mine is kind of like absolute dog shit. The delivery is like also dog shit. The editing and all of that is also dog shit, realistically speaking. So I'm gonna be very chill about kind of my own expectations and standards to push it somewhere before I feel like the delivery is good enough. So probably I'm actually thinking I'll try to do some kind of like short talks or short types of podcasts or videos. I don't know, but I'll try to do them every single day to get kind of into the moment, into the mood, to kind of get used to this thing, because I'm doing them probably around 3-4 once per like 3-4 days right now, and that doesn't seem like it's working, because although I feel like there is like a bit of progress considering the first video, but I really have to do them a lot more often. So that's what we gotta do, and that's, I feel like, where things have to go. And yeah, so lots of weird rants and shit like that is gonna come. Also, let me check my notes. I remember I have to say something else. I wanted I wanted to talk about. Okay, I remember I talked about the conspiracy theories or at some point. I will probably make a video on them or like actually try to focus on that because, well, maybe it will make more sense to like actually make it good. At this point, I feel like I can't really do it properly, so that's gonna be that. And yeah, one thing. So I work with one really cool person from United States, and just one day we were talking about the difference in holidays and difference in culture and the way we kind of like understand, even have like a perspective and the view on things. It's really weird because you would live in like different parts of the world, although you can speak the same language and you understand the same kind of ideas, and everything kind of makes sense for both of you in terms of, if I say a word like pants or car, another person understands, like they have an image or understanding like what that means or like what I will try to say. But if you go a bit deeper, social, like culturally, in terms of like what kind of means what, like what type of joke means what, or you're kind of hinting at some kind of, again, I would say probably social signals in terms of something's cool, something is not cool. That's where a lot of these disconnects start happening, and that's why it's like super weird. And I feel like, yeah, it's also normal, but a lot of people kind of don't get it, which is why it's so important to travel and actually go to different places and not just go to like, like the most, basically at this point, if let's say you live in the US and you go to Germany, you pretty much are going to the exact same spot. Like it's slightly different, just slightly different, but the cultures are like very close. If you really want to see the crazy differences, you want to go to like further countries, like to like even see even like crazier difference, probably like South Korea or something like that, where people are truly different and they like live an entirely different life, and then something in the middle of let's say Germany and South Korea. But yeah, again, people, I guess, travel the way they want. I'm not here to judge, but it's what made the most sense for me, and I feel like it has actually like some kind of value if you like people and cultures and kind of learning about how people are, what they think about, how they view things, what they love and what they hate, and like even like sense of humor and some of the, again, maybe jokes or perspective on things that they have, which is for me, that's really interesting and very important. But yeah, anyway, and so with this guy, we were talking about the holidays, and they have this Thanksgiving and Halloween, and then Thanksgiving, and in my country we don't have that, but I know what that is. But the point is that came to my mind. I feel like if all of the countries in the world, or all of the like organizations or politics or governments, like they all wanted to work together and actually like there was a goal or idea to bring everyone together and have some kind of unity, like we accept each other, we understand the differences, but like it's very important to like be together and like live together, not hate. There would be some kind of effort to really have something in common. I feel like that's probably like a very good way to put it. And what I feel like is something like a simple holiday which should be celebrated like all over the world, like a new type of holiday, would make a lot of sense. Because if we can't even agree on just one day to celebrate all together as a whole world, as a whole, like the entire planet, then we're really in a big trouble if we can't agree on something that simple. And which concerns me even most is that it feels like nothing is being even done to actually like make it happen. And probably it's not a big deal, but at least it's like a tiny, small little step to try and move into that direction to, be closer to each other. But yeah, I guess not the first priority, not the most important thing, so who cares? So probably never gonna happen. I wonder if it's a reality, if it's ever gonna be possible that all of the borders in all of the countries, they're gonna be open and everyone would be able to travel freely. I feel like it's such an insane concept. We definitely are not ready for that right now at this level where we are with us, with our like evolution levels. I don't know, it kind of makes sense. It also feels like a really horrible idea. And I wonder if at any point in the future, maybe like 500 years from now or 700 years from now, it will actually gonna be possible. Like there is gonna be no borders and anyone can go to any country and like live there, do things there, just like enjoy their life without any like difficult restrictions. I feel like actually probably one of the crazy, not the crazy, I should stop using the word crazy, but one of the things that can help with that, if travel becomes like extremely fast, so you can go from continent to continent within like, well, not seconds, but let's say minutes, then I guess people can get kind of bored and try to expand like the area where they can go. But yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. These are some of the things that I sometimes think about, and it would be really cool to, yeah, it would be like amazing if there was some kind of option to see what's happening, like what's coming, or what the Earth is gonna look like in like 3,000 years or something like that. It's really interesting. It also can be really scary because you never know where things can end up. So that's that. Also, watching my last video, oh my god, I realized I have what's it called, a lazy eye. So disappointing, dude. God damn it. And actually, like, I read about it and I researched, and it makes so much sense what it actually is, and I see why. Because both of my eyes, or like one of them, has much better vision, like almost excellent, and the other one has like almost the opposite, which is why basically it just becomes too lazy to operate at all. So I'm glad I found some exercises and solutions for that. So definitely gonna work on that to see if it's possible to change or not, because yeah, god damn it, just very weird and strange to see myself like that. And actually I feel like at this point I can very like honestly say I already feel like starting this whole YouTube thing is a huge win, because for me it was basically like for self-development, or just to learn and kind of improve, maybe try to discover something new. And I feel like I already done that, which took only like 4 videos or 5 videos. So that's amazing. Like, I'm literally genuinely like super happy. So that's great. And I have many other ideas, but yeah, maybe I'll eventually be outside with the camera. Not sure about that, but we'll see. Travel with it would be very fun, although right now COVID and you know, all the limitations, the new viruses coming in, it's a disaster. On that note, it's also very interesting because yeah, this is the only thing probably that's on my mind right now. It's very confusing to jump from topic to topic, but the way all these European countries are dealing with the restrictions and COVID is, well, very strange to say the least, because it's very different in every single place. And yeah, some countries are straight up open, like all the way. You can go, clubs are open, bars are open, nightlife is just going like crazy, all the gyms are open, like everything is just like super normal, like the way life used to be. And then in other countries, it's nowhere near that. Like, everything is on a crazy lockdown. You can't go anywhere. It's like no, like everything is just limited, closed. Businesses have to suffer, and I don't know, it makes no sense. Nothing makes sense at this point, and I feel like everyone is fine. Yeah, well, not everyone, of course, but the governments, the leaders probably are doing the most amazing thing that they could be. Yeah. Feels very strange to call the governments the leaders. Yeah. But that's how it is right now. I'll very deeply go into the topic of the governments at some videos in the future. I have a lot of thoughts. I want to put them together. Maybe it's just going to be a different video, maybe not, but we'll see. And yeah, that's that. And also, as I've been recently into one of the bars, it just bothers me, and I'm really here to say this just to kind of release the madness. But holy crap, the people are really like, because right now it's kind of risky to go to the venue. That's what you can say. Either, you know, you're not vaccinated and you can't get in, you can get caught, blah blah blah. If you go there like illegally, that's a problem. And if you are, you can still get sick, you can still like have problems. So people still go out and, you know, do all kinds of shit. And I'm talking about guys specifically right now. At this exact moment, I'm talking about guys. They would still like waste their time, go through all these problems, get into a bar, be there, and do nothing. Just be sad and miserable, and just kind of like be completely disconnected from anyone. Like not be social, not be friendly, not talk to your friends or guys or girls. Like there's no way they're gonna talk to girls, but it just never made any sense to me. And it's really bothering me. Like it always has been bothering me. Like if you are out all the way, like you decided, let's go, let's do it, let's waste the time, waste the, like ruin the night sleep schedule, then at least like go all in, like go do it. Doing it like halfway, I don't know, it's just, most people do it. Like every single guy that goes to the bar, not every single, okay, but you get it, like 97% are just there to be like, look around left and right, there's nothing to do, and just kind of miserably go home. Because that's how it always used to be before the lockdown. And I would hope that at least pandemic itself would kind of help people evolve on, or kind of think a bit differently, or think bigger, or think better, or something like that. So now that we are past the crazy lockdowns, and it's like kind of like they're kind of floating up and down, not very clear, I would think that people realize like, holy shit, I've been wasting so much time. Like, you know, I'm here, but I'm not doing anything. I'm here, but I'm like not, like, bar is the most place where you can socialize, and people don't do that. They get weird and awkward and kind of don't do anything. So why? Don't you see, like, it's not gonna get better? There's gonna be more lockdowns, and then you're gonna end up in a VR world where, well, yeah, now everyone, you know, is just meeting everyone in VR. I wonder how that's gonna happen. And it's so hilarious. It is gonna be happening 100%. Some dating, what's it gonna be, like a dating venue where you meet people, or some kind of shit like that? Or you play a video game together, you hear a girl's voice, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, hello, nice to meet you. I think it's gonna be a disaster, like an entirely different, just the creepiest thing ever. Which is also fine, I guess, because people are safe. Although now there is this digital bullying thing, which is also a new thing, so it's gonna be VR bullying, so it's never gonna be solved. Like, the point is, yeah, with these movements and all this kind of stuff, if you're trying to run away from the problem and you're not solving it, you'll never run away. It will always just keep coming back and keep coming back, and it's never gonna stop. So yeah, you can't run away from your problems. You gotta fucking deal with them. And that's my message for today, dude. Deal with the problems. If you got them, write them down and go focus on them. Don't be like, yeah, whatever, you know, swipe it under the carpet and just kind of chill. Maybe someday it's gonna be fine. Which is the crazy part about which is with what I started actually this video with the fucking, what's it called, Omicron, right there on my screen. Omicron, the new spike, the new type of variation, like, it's not going away, and you can't like we need an actual solution. And it is really concerning that there is no like variety of solutions, or at least choice of solutions. There's only like one way, it has to be one way, and it has to be only this thing, and only this thing is clearly not even gonna like work in the end. Like, it's so obvious. Like, it's just, there is no way that every single person in the world is gonna get vaccinated instantly. So then, there's no more, what's it called? Forgot the word, dude, fuck it. Evolution, right? It's not gonna evolve any further. And can it even evolve? If everyone gets a vaccine, it still can evolve. That's how I think about it. I don't know, again, fuck it. Not a scientist. Let's see, maybe I got something else. Yeah, talked about the weird guys that did, yeah. Oh yeah, holy shit, actually, with the, I have more notes here. So the guy, yeah, this is the weirdest fucking video ever, but this is what I need to work on, dude. This is what I need to work on. This is notes for me, for my future self. Once I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna cringe hard, but I'm gonna think, holy shit, it was really that bad. So there it is. That guy that on TikTok that I saw that was playing the whole, the video game, the mobile game on his mobile device, but using the keyboard and the mouse. My notes here is that basically what I believe this guy is doing, he's cheating. Like, he's like, because it's easier to play like that than just on your screen device. And like, why do that? And yeah, it's strange. I forgot. I had more notes there. I probably wanted more to say about that, but yeah. Wait, it says, oh, right. So that's the point, right? So people are cheating right now in these little shitty games, like a mobile device type of game. And then any other, like a bigger, like on a computer or shit like that, there's also ways to cheat in all of this. And then considering you can cheat through the computer on the video game, on like, you can like hack different websites, things like that. Considering all of that, we are all moving into the metaverse, where people can also cheat, and this is gonna be like some weird alternative way to live life if you are like overloaded with insecurities. Probably, not saying, but that's how it really feels like already. Like, it would be like a perfect paradise where you can make yourself perfect if you hate yourself, so you're perfect on the screen, although you still keep hating yourself, running away from problems. But yeah, I'm getting kind of angry already. So this is gonna be the world, metaverse, digital, all that good stuff. But people will definitely find ways to cheat there in this alternative reality, in this alternative world. So that's gonna have like a weird consequences. Is a world where you live and work, or I don't even know really like how it's gonna work entirely, but it can be something like that, and people can cheat there, do different kinds of tricks and shit like that. And if you think about it, people are already doing that in the real life. So yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. There's no end point to the story. I just had all these thoughts running through my head. And yeah, so the metaverse is funny and scary at the same time. And more scary, to be very honest, because yeah, if it's gonna be happening with all these events, with the extra coronaviruses and mutations of it, and or some other viruses, then yeah, you never know where everything is gonna end up. Very, very scary shit. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of a shitty type of episode, I'll call them. But you know what, whatever. This is where I'm gonna end. Definitely can improve, and probably tomorrow, if I got the time, I'll try to really like keep them more frequently. So yeah, that's it for now.